Fellas and fellettes, I'm Harry.
And I'm No Drink Richard. Hello.
Well, it's Dead Decks.
Yeah. Dead Decks. Yeah, buddy. All right, buddy. Yeah.
I think I do 2 minutes of anything.
Can you?
No.
And eventually I'll walk back upstairs and get something to drink. What's am I doing here? Yeah, I can't even fucking keep the drink prop. Such a failure. My whole life is like this. Don't judge. So we're doing more homemade TCGs of my giant Game Crafter order. I'll just tease you all while we're here. Look at this shit. I'm going to be opening all this. At some point, we're going to have all this on the damn camera.
Yep.
I might eventually have a drink in my hand while I'm doing it.
Then you start holding down intros.
Yeah, that's actually pretty cool. I went way down the rabbit hole on the homemade stuff. I'm intrigued by that. I like obscure. I like going off and doing your own thing. Fuck the man. So I'm just opening all these up and let you all see what you think. This has been done by other people, especially in the homemade trading card community. Mm-hmm. But our folks like obscure shit too. Some of the ones that actually bother hanging around with us. So
yeah, here we are.
Start with this one. Pixel parties. I don't know if I mentioned on another video, these Game Crafter packs we're not big fans of.
No.
Harry and I agree. They're too dark.
Yeah.
Makes them all of the art look similar because it's just so dark.
But you know,
anyway.
it is what it is.
Yeah. So Pixel Parties, looks like this one is dead. Most of these are going to be, these, you know, making a game is a lot of work. And a lot of these don't have many followers. It's hard to get people's attention for a homemade game. Mm-hmm. And a lot of them burn out. So a lot of these are one set. Some of these never even got past a promo type product. And still have that lingering out on Game Crafter. So they're all over the board. But this one, it looks like since middle of 21, they haven't done anything new. Haven't posted any new videos. And it had a very different aesthetic. Shockingly enough, it's 8-bit. Never would have guessed by the name.
No.
So I was kind of intrigued by that. I wanted to check these out. And I wanted to butcher the fuck out of this pack. Which is what I'm going to successfully do. Let's check out the card back first. Pixel Parties. Cool. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. That's what you expect it to look like.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sharp. All right. I think the first thing you'll notice, well, I know the first thing I noticed.
Small card text.
Yeah. Small text and that font is a little bit, might be tricky.
Yeah, it looks like a Zelda or Final Fantasy or that kind of a game text.
Yeah, they nailed that early Final Fantasy aesthetic, which I love that. That's cool.
Yeah.
The inheritance ceremony. I'm not going to read that damn ability.
Because you can't.
Siege. That's, you know, the art's pretty cool for what it is.
Yeah. And, you know, it tickles our nostalgia when we see stuff like this, because this is what we grew up in. We grew up in the 80s and 90s with pixelated Nintendo games.
Yeah, I mean, my first computer was a Commodore 64.
Mine too.
Yeah, first system I ever played on was a Atari. So,
yeah. You had a monochrome green Commodore monitor. Yeah. 2 shades of green.
Hell yeah. Hey, 2 different shades. That's fancy. Army of the Cute.
So it would be monochrome then, would it? Duochrome.
It's monochrome. It had 2 shades. The Phoenix Tackle. I think they nailed what they were going for.
Yeah.
I like it. And you know, the font's it's not that hard to read. If all heroes, both players' controls are defeated after this spell resolves, you lose the game. Sounds powerful.
Yeah, it's really almost like Chrono Trigger was another one of those big games back then that kind of...
Yeah.
Well, I didn't really pioneer anything necessarily. Well, I guess it did, but it's what it reminds me of.
What is that? The Master's Plan. Is that like a... What's that supposed to be?
Poof.
I can't tell what that is. It's supposed to be like a stone tablet? No.
Maybe...
I don't know what that is.
Space Invaders?
No. I'm not sure.
I don't know either.
Cute upstart Melissa. Well, alrighty then, Melissa. I like these a lot more holding them and looking at them than I even did digging these up on the site. Yeah, I think they did great.
Yeah.
I think they made a couple of sets. Enhanced Guard Dog. Wisdom. Ooh, boy. Look at the abilities on that shit. They really loaded that one down.
That's going to test even my eyesight.
The Gravedigger's Shovel. That's very cool. Yeah, the font on that's fine. That gets a little trickier. Mm-hmm. The Golden Arrow. Is that like a golden shower? That's what happens after the golden shower. Mm-hmm. The Calm Cat.
That's a weird border on that.
Yeah, that is weird. Live show. Hey. Hey now. Yeah, these are really cool though. The art's really cool. Aesthetic's very cool. Create secret room. Yeah, those abilities are loaded. That's probably the only complaint I noticed glancing at them. I don't know how it plays. But man, these are loaded.
Yeah.
Furious Anger. It's Harry's favorite kind. Angler Angel. Yeah, I really want to get some more of these, actually. I dig that a lot. Some of these I just couldn't tell, judging, looking them up, how much I was going to like them. I was just kind of splashing around, looking at different things, but I dig these. I like to own more of these.
Yeah, I think they're really cool.
Yeah, I just have to get my magnifying glass out to read this bitch here.
I'm going to try to read that one here when Richard gets done.
Oh, I didn't even notice the card numbers. There's 173 in the set. That's pretty damn good.
Yeah.
If that's a card number.
Looks like it.
That's a big fat set.
Yeah, it
for
is.
Homemade shit. Yeah, that's very cool static. There you go. All right, we're going to jump into Mystic Island. Mystic Islands. I believe this one is still active. This has a much more hand-drawn aesthetic. At least as of now, I've been kind of mixing up what I'm showing when doing these packs of 3. Do a hand-drawn combined with something a little bit more professional looking. There's the card back. Not too bad. Mystic Islands.
Yeah, nice and simple.
Yep. And now you can see what I mean about the hand art and more hand-drawn aesthetic. The Wicked Witch Mage Faction. I don't like their number font.
Yeah.
The 3 and the 2. Yeah, you can tell this is a much more amateurish type art.
Yeah.
But it looks like... I like how they did the... I don't know.
Yeah, I like the
stuff's
boxing.
easy to read, yeah. I just don't like their font. Undead Mummy Spaz. That's weird. The white at the top almost looks like it's missing something. Like they cut it off. Civil Centaur. Every round, draw a card and discard a card. Ability. Yeah, I mean, if the... it seems as though the mechanics are pretty well tested and fleshed out at a glance, but how the fuck would I know?
Yeah, what the fuck do you know?
I don't know shit. Clumsy Bones. Yeah, this one would be much more about gameplay. It's the general aesthetic doesn't give me a chub like some of them.
No, again, it's a little small. I don't like the border choices for colors.
Yeah, that's weird that this looks chopped off too.
Yeah.
I don't know how that looks that way. Dead Man's Wish.
Especially on the skeleton faction where it's a white top.
Yeah, that looks funky. It looks like an unfinished card.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Mystic Islands. Now, you know, we're not doing these justice. This is just a skim. Just showing you all sorts of different types of looks you can get with homemade cards.
Yeah, we're not trying to review these or anything outside, just basic aesthetics.
And if you're watching us and expecting stuff to be in depth, you ain't watched this very much.
Nope.
So do better.
We can barely turn the camera on, and sometimes we can't get the microphone right. Sometimes we can't get the lighting right.
And this is
we can't get our intros right.
Weren't you just adjusting the lighting while I was talking?
Yeah, some of it is this video is the last one, but yeah.
So this one, I didn't even say the name. I just corrected it. This is Cogs of War. This is one of the 2 most professional looking homemade games that's ever been made. At least that I found on Kickstarter. This is a great looking
Game crafter.
Yeah, fuck Game Crafter. It's funny when I talk about us sucking.
What do we do right? Is there anything?
Not talking, that's for sure. And that's kind of what we do here. So.
Well, yeah.
There's the back. So these are top notch.
Yeah, those are pretty professional.
You can tell a difference. Yeah. And this one was really hyped and people were really excited about it when it came out. He never did do a follow-up set. And I think this one's pretty much dead. It's been a couple years since anything new has happened. But I'd love to own some more of these. These are sharp. These are sharp looking cards. The Trap Shoot. You know, I didn't even bother trying to figure out what's rare and what's a pull. There are some chase cards on some of these, but I suck at that too. We didn't do that either. Roboto Omicron. Return to Cinder. But yeah, again, I've kind of splashed these intentionally so you can see, you know, you got your really homemade looking stuff, and then you got stuff that people made on their own that pretty damn professional. I mean, that's sharp. You can't look at this and tell me that's homemade.
No.
Or private. I guess in this case, really, indie's more appropriate. It's not like he was scratching out art at his kitchen table. He's obviously a pretty accomplished digital artist, too. Skeletech Bomber. Tentakill. That's pretty cool. Another robot hole. Mobilizer. Free junk. Story of our lives. Oh no, they put the card in the card.
Breaking the fourth wall.
Damn it. Okay.
No, you can't say that. Don't even try. Leave that alone, bud.
Leave it alone, bud. It's Tentakill again. What fucking track printing? Didn't I already have a Tentakill? I sure did.
Yep, same pack.
Yeah. These are super sharp
pitches or whatever the hell, words.
I think I remember reading that it seemed like this one was pretty well fleshed out too. The play tested mechanics were pretty cool. I love that art. I wouldn't mind owning some more of this just to see if we could actually manage to play it.
Yeah.
This one intrigues me. All right, cool. Well, there you go. There's 3. And shit, words and stuff. And
yep.
how we do on that one then?
Good enough.
Yeah, buddy, we did.